Hey, it's Jake Gagne. Thanks for watching MotoAmerica on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. Keep tuning in.
Vision Wheel M4X Star Suzuki's Tyler Scott is our pole sitter. He's going to be trying to get in turn one. First, he gets a good launch. Looks like Josh Hayes on the Squid Hunter Racing Yamaha R6 also got away decently with Jake Lewis on that Disrupt Racing bike. He's going to slot into third. But a good jackrabbit start for Tyler Scott.
Really good start. The best start I've seen him all year long. I mean, he literally had 5 bike lengths on everybody in the first 4 seconds of this race, like just gone. So that's what he needed to do. And you can see the riders, you'll be able to see from this view, the shiny spots on the track are the ones that guys get a little bit concerned about. They just went through another one there in 3C. But look at the guys doing the chasing. It's always Josh Hayes getting off to that good start on that Squid Hunter R6, like you said. A little bit further back there. Mazziato's back there too. You saw Kayla go through. She's going to be back there in what looks about 7th or 8th right now.
Yeah, so it is Josh Hayes in second with Mazziato. Looks like David Anthony in 4th spot.
Yeah, he's been fast all weekend. Dave Anthony's been really fast, and he has shown a lot of pace. Since he jumped on that GSXR 750 at MotoAmerica, I believe it was, he's had some really good sessions, some great practice sessions, some great qualifying sessions. And, you know, yesterday it looked like he was going to be the guy that was going to really be able to fight for the podium. And Kayla was able to go through there. And you're looking now, he's got himself slotted in 4th place, right there behind Mazziato. You see Jake Lewis as well. And a little bit further behind them, Jarrett Nassani, but we've got about a 5-rider breakaway at the front right now.
Onto the front straightaway we go for the first time of 14. And it is Ty Scott who goes 143 flat. We have a rider down the 32.
That's Joe Lamandri.
Yeah, Joe Lamandri on the Michael Gilbert Racing GSXR 750, second for him this weekend.
He's going to be looking to try to get to the front here, and that's what Josh always likes to do. He's going to stand Ty Scott up as he goes through that little puddle. That's going to help Mazziato close up onto the back of these guys a little bit closer. But Josh Hayes doesn't want to mess around as Ty Scott's going to take a shot right back at him as they go down into turn 6.
There goes Hayes. Of course, you can't quite get that lean angle when you have these tires on it. Plus, it's this water streaking across the track and those puddles that are still there. You can see the shiny spots that Jason was talking about.
And a lot of experience. Xavi Forres is on his way into the pits on the left-hand side of your screen. That's going to be, is that the first time we've seen Xavi not finish a race?
Mazziato, sorry, Jason. Yep. Mazziato into 2nd place.
Wow.
After just setting the fastest lap of the race. And so you can see that Mazziato's got a lot of tape around his visor, and I think he's trying to keep that clean. And he mentioned in the post-race interview yesterday he did the 23. Oh, Ty Scott with a problem.
Oh, man, I wonder what happened there.
Threw his hand up in the air.
And he just stopped on him. So, oh, Mazziato, he's gotten close a couple times as he gets that bike sideways. I see Anthony getting very, very loose twice now.
It's a perfect platform for Jake Lewis.
Yeah, here's another look on the left-hand side of your screen. Mazziato gets on the throttle, and that bike snaps around. That is really close, Greg. That is another foot away. This might be a problem with Dave Anthony because you see Kayla's behind him here.
Okay.
So did Dave run a little bit wide?
He did.
Yeah, he did. He ran a little bit wide. And so now let's see if Dave Anthony can chase.
So white flag out. Final lap of the season in Supersport. As Hayes bends it into turn number 1, you can still see a couple of those puddles. It's going to be very interesting talking to Hayes if he can make it this last lap to the finish line, how the tires held up. It kind of gets lighter and darker during the course of this race. And of course, the one thing that the cloud cover benefits the riders is if the sun out and the wind was blowing hard, this track would dry up really quickly. And that's not fun when you're on full rain tires. Josh Hayes getting ready to get after Jacob Crossman in 14th place on the Suzuki. So there goes the Squid Hunter Racing Yamaha R6 around the 68. I mean, what can you say, Jay? If there was anybody who would learn from their mistakes, and I was really surprised yesterday that he even made that mistake, honestly. But well, you knew talking to him yesterday, he understood. He took full responsibility for what happened many times over. And this is the net result.
That's why he's a champion, though. You know, he'll readily admit a mistake. He'll say, hey, I screwed up. And that's just part of it. I mean, sometimes you just got to put your hand up and go, I made a mistake. I did something wrong. And you know, I thought was even funnier is that he said, you know, everybody knows about this little patch here that he's getting ready to go over for his final time. Everybody knows about that. Look at him still shaking his head. You know, he's probably laughing about that, but here he comes. He's going to get win number 88, it looks like, as he comes through the last corner.
Josh Hayes onto the front straightaway. The 48-year-old from California has a long look over his shoulder and grabs another win, the final Supersport race of the season. And here comes Anthony Mazziato, a very mature ride from Mazziato in knowing what the limit was of his rear tire. And onto the front straightaway comes Jake Lewis, as Jake Lewis will get to stand on the podium again in his career. Oh, he's going to be happy. Kayla Yakov, 19.8 seconds behind your race leader and in fourth place ahead of David Anthony.